You got to be kidding me, folks. Season 2, episode 5. It's a number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th. We're on the 5th episode, and all I got to tell you is I'm excited. My former student, my former player, my colleague, my buddy, all around good dude, Coach Rogers, finished the introduction for us.
Harold Baldwin's in the house. He's been at Leesville for 4 years. And if you haven't seen Harold Baldwin, if you don't know who Harold Baldwin is, that's because you've never been in the basement of the Murphy building. Harold lives down there. He comes and goes as he pleases. There's no time constraints with Harold Baldwin. Harold Baldwin shows up when he wants, leaves when he wants, because Harold Baldwin lives in the basement. If you live in the basement and teach in the basement of the Murphy building, you pretty much get what you want.
I live in the basement down by the football field. I'm in the basement down by the football field.
That's exactly right. Coach Frazier, we've explained before we started here, we explained to Coach Baldwin how this show runs, what we do, and the kind of things we do. Because he's young, because he's a former student of yours, because he's a former athlete of yours, because he's now, works with you. He's a colleague. He's been through the gamut of the Frazierisms. He's probably seen that little thing that you do a million times. He's probably sick of it like I am. But we're going to start off easy on him today because, again, we just want to get him loose. We want to let him, get into the mix. So I'm going to let you start with the very first question.
All right. Coach Baldwin, Harold Baldwin, who is your favorite parent, mom or dad? Go. And why?
That's tough. And we are recording this.
Wow. From the jump. Right at him.
Definitely gonna go with. But
I like it.
Ouch. Ouch.
But we're gonna say something nice about moms too, for sure.
Oh, I love mom. Mom is always, always she's the best. It's just, dad's more easygoing. So, kind of get away with a little bit more.
All right, let's stay on that. I'm glad you picked. I'm glad, honestly. So again, we've had some guests on here that have not, they would start a sentence with, well, let me be honest. Well, that means you weren't honest before. We know now with that answer, you're going to be honest with all your questions. We understand that, and we appreciate that. That's we like that on our show. Keep it on that same sort of line. You've worked with both Coach Frazier and Papa Frazier. Who has more basketball knowledge?
Where?
In what aspect?
We're just going to say in general basketball knowledge. Straight basketball. There's no clarification. You just answer the question.
I got to go with Pop. Pop's been doing it 50 years, right?
I agree. I was hoping you were going to say that, but I'm glad again. Now we have honesty, folks. We have honesty and we have courage. Okay, he said that right in front of Mr. Frazier.
I'm up top now.
Okay.
We're all crossed up right here, but that's okay because now we go into something even more difficult. Difficult situation. Difficult this. Your best teammate ever. Go.
Best teammate ever. And that's in what, basketball? Or
teammate, period.
Again, no clarification. Period. You just answer the questions.
I'm gonna have to go with Big T. Big T.
You're gonna go with Terrence Hackney?
Terrence Hackney.
Terrence Hackney. Explain to the viewers who Terrence Hackney is.
Terrence Hackney is he was our center on our state championship team run. He also was my right tackle. So I played wide receiver and tight end in high school. So we lined up against each other. Reason I say he was probably my best teammate, I don't know, he was just always funny. And then it wasn't much that could, make him mad. I mean, you could make him mad. Don't get me wrong. You would make him mad, but you didn't want to make 6'8", 300, mad. So, you really didn't want to bother him anyway. And then, we used to always go to the old lineman used to go to Bottle Wings every Thursday before JV games, and I was the only receiver that was invited. and I was invited by Big T. So that I felt a part of the Fat Boys. So T's always been a good teammate.
Nice.
So I liked Big T was my guy.
Now we're talking football, correct? We are talking about football.
Football and basketball, because I was with him on both.
Okay, so I was getting ready to. I was reaching in my back pocket looking for my red flag. I was getting ready to throw it because I needed a review. I needed the flux capacitor to go backwards in time because I thought I heard you say when we won the state championship.
I said wins.
Oh, that's why I needed to go back, because that leads me to my next question. How many state championships have you been to, and how many have you won? As a player. As a player,
I've been to one, and I have not won any.
Okay. I was just checking. That was just a question. I wanted our viewers to know. Because again, I just wanted to clarify, because that went pretty quickly, and it pretty much said when we won the state championship, I did this, and I was like making sure that we did that. Coach Frazier, I think I hurt two feelings in that one question. I'm sorry.
Well,
I felt like I hurt two feelings. It's my fault.
why don't we explain to the viewers who this is going for this ball and what day it is and what happened in this ball game, speaking of?
What game was that? That was I can't even see the name of the team. But it looks like that's my last game.
That'd be Kinston.
That's my last game. That was against Reggie Bullock, and yeah, almost got dunked on that game too. But
Coach
I fouled him
clarify?
though. I made him earn it. You gotta
Did he get dunked on? Did he get dunked on?
No, did not get dunked on. We had somebody dunk on Reggie Bullock, but no, he did not get dunked on. So I lead into this question for them last game and last emotions. What's more emotional? Yelling at the ref and getting a technical foul, because I don't know what that feels like.
True.
Or losing this game. What's more emotional, coaching or playing?
It's I think starting out, I think coaching is just for the simple fact, it's like you want to be out there and you're not out there, and then you tell somebody to do something, and it's like all you got to do is do this, and I can like go out there and do it, and it'll work. So it's just like trying to control your emotions as far as like coaching kids, because you want the best for them, all right, and then you also want to win. Very competitive, so I mean, I want to win at everything, whether it doesn't matter what it is. It can be who can make the biggest bubble, and I'm going to try to win every time.
For sure, and that is a frustrating thing when you are a coach and you want to win, and there's really nothing you can do on the court to help them. You pretty much have to try to will them to do it. Completely agree with that. Okay, I think we've done enough of your sports prowess. This family reunion between you and Coach Frazier. We're going to start getting to what the people subscribe for to this YouTube station. We need to get to some real deep down questions that people want to know. They have to know these things. We'll start off easy. What kind of car do you drive? And if you could have any car besides the car you have, what car would it be? Money's no object.
Okay, cool. I would definitely I drive a 2011 Toyota Camry, my baby. I call it Blue Magic. Okay.
Blue Magic. Okay.
Blue
Magic. All right.
But let's see. If I could drive any car, or if I can get any car, it would have to be the new Lamborghini truck. It's beautiful.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Okay. That was quick. That was good.
I actually just recently started liking that. I've seen it a couple times. Actually seen it in person a couple days ago.
You're taking a trip around the world and you can only take one album. What is it?
The Carter 2, easy, Lil Wayne.
Wow, I like it.
Easy. That was an easy one right there.
That was okay. Around the world, I'm down.
sorry. I got a phone call. Hold on, Coach Frazier. Okay. We don't have. I'm sorry. We don't have a mailbag here or a mail thing. We get phone in calls from our subscribers, and Skip from Manchester called. He wants to know, with your goatee, the little blank spots right under your lip, is it you can't grow them, or is that the style that you go and you shave them?
They're not growing, so I just cut them. You know, my barber gets me right. You know, shout out to my barber.
So you can't. So you can't grow. So you're saying you can't grow them there?
Well, I can. It's just not. You know, I don't like to walk around with the wolf face.
Okay.
You know.
Okay.
I see that you got a beard now.
I do. It's my quarantine beard. I'm leaving it. You know, I feel like, I mean, you've seen the picture of the most interesting man alive.
That's
what
you.
I'm going for. Stay thirsty, my friends. That's what we say. That's the quote.
Okay, let's plane. We're good.
Harold, you got to duck more than that. That plane could hit you in the head, dude. You got to duck more.
No, I saw it. It wasn't
Wasn't
close.
going to hit you. Gotcha. Okay.
Now, here's the question for you, though. First date. Where are you going to eat? Or are you going to eat?
First date. Going to eat. I would have to say J. Alexander's.
Wow.
Steak egg rolls. I haven't even tried anything else, but I know that's what I'm getting.
He was ready.
He was ready with that one. Okay, this one's going to take a little bit more thought, Mr. Baldwin. You have a pencil. Okay, we've asked this to numerous people. Some answer it very well, others do not. You have a pencil. I need you to sell me that pencil and give me 5 things that you can do with that pencil, and writing is not one of them. 5 things you can do with a pencil. Writing is not one of them. Make me buy that pencil from you. We got a bad connection. Are we good, Frazier?
I want to hear this
answer. All right. You said I have a pencil, right?
Do I have to repeat the entire question? Or yes, it's pretty straightforward.
Okay.
Sell me a pencil and give me 5 uses for a pencil besides writing.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. You like music?
This could possibly be the worst answer to a question we've had.
Do you like music? Do you like music?
Yes, I like music.
All right. Have you ever used a pencil to make beautiful sounds? This pencil I had.
Beautiful sounds. That's only one.
Okay, that's one. Let's move on. Give me 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4.
You ever had an itch? You ever had an itch right there on the lower of your neck?
Yeah.
Take it and put it in scratch.
That's 2.
You ever play darts?
Mm-hmm. Darts are good.
Throw it up to the ceiling.
I like it. That's 3. That's 3. 2 more. Hey, I don't mean to put you on the spot, but Jason Wiss got 7 of them.
Yeah,
pretty quickly. And he's a wrestling coach. Just saying, same season, I'd get nervous.
You ever wanted to look smart? Put a pencil in.
Oh, that's a good one. Last one. Make it good.
Make it good. If you're ever in a fight.
Oh, a weapon. A shank. We call those shanks when I was inside. We called it the shank.
Yeah. Down in the yard, we called it a shank. Yeah.
We called it the shank. But you've never been where we've been. So yeah, I like it. Go ahead, Frazier. You're up.
Okay, let's get back on the date topic. So after the meal, you're doing this, that, the other, whatever. Do you open the door for her or no?
Always.
Always.
So you're a gentleman.
So
like
if we went back and asked anyone you've dated that you opened the door, what are they gonna say?
Yes. It's a habit. You know, I've
Mom,
had that habit for a long time.
Mama and Dad would be proud. Mama and Dad would be proud. That's a good thing. That's a really good thing.
I like it.
Good for you, Coach. What is your last episode? We talked about B. Leesville. We talked about the Leesville way. We've talked about these things on our last episode. Coach Baldwin, tell me one of your favorite things about Leesville, one of your favorite traditions that we have here, one of your favorite things that we do at Leesville that you really haven't experienced anywhere else.
Well, I mean, at Leesville, as far as like sports, it's a family atmosphere. Each team supports each team. Each coach supports each coach. And I didn't necessarily experience that. Haven't experienced that before. We help each other out whenever we can, no matter the sport. I've seen Frazier at every football game. I go to a couple football games, volleyball games, lacrosse, whatever. We kind of try to show up for each other. And I really like that about Leesville. And I hear horror stories all the time from other coaches, whether it be, varsity coaches, not wanting to talk to JV coaches and not really being a team. And I really love the team aspect of within Leesville as an all-around thing.
And I'm gonna piggyback on that one very quickly. I will have to say that Coach Baldwin is probably one of the best team players at Leesville Road High School that we have. For those of you again that don't know and have not been to the basement of the Murphy Building, little known facts about Harold Baldwin. He's also the JV baseball coach. He also announces at varsity baseball games. He's been scorekeeper. He's been an assistant football coach. He's pretty much done anything we need at Leesville. Harold Baldwin is so well-rounded. He jumps in and he does it all. So again, as Frazier does it, hats off to you. Again,
I appreciate it.
I
appreciate that. I appreciate the opportunity.
Absolutely.
You guys have looked out for me and helped me a lot. And I definitely appreciate it. I'm very forever grateful for the opportunity.
Most embarrassing moment teaching.
Most embarrassing moment teaching. I don't know. What's embarrassing? Oh, I used to have a table in the middle of my classroom. It's no longer there. If you go in my classroom, it's no longer there. I used to sit on the table and teach. Sometimes just sit there. And one day, the table just gave way, and that's when I realized I needed to go to the gym.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Nothing worse than falling or doing something like that in front of students too. That doesn't make it any easier. We got a few more questions for you. Then what we do at the end of every episode is we give you about 30 seconds so you can start thinking about it. And we're going to let you have the floor for the last 20, 30 seconds and just talk to Leesville Road students and tell them, how to get through COVID, anything you want to tell them really. But probably my last question is, again, another little known fact about Harold Baldwin. He and Jake Jones are roommates. We've had Jake Jones on the episode before. Can you give us your biggest pet peeve about Jake Jones? Not in the house. I need Jake Jones' biggest pet peeve.
Hey, why you trying to get us fighting, bro? Why you trying to get us fighting, bro?
Wait, this is Harold's show. We need to get you. We need to step
Hey,
off.
bro. Hey, bro. What's up, bro?
Harold Baldwin, go ahead and answer the question. Don't feel free for.
I don't have any pet peeves.
There's nothing he does.
No.
He's scared. He's scared.
He is scared. That's
Why
scary.
would I be scared? We chill. We work. It works.
Okay. All right. Well, you know what? I'll go with that. And if you wanna type in the chat, you can do that. If you feel free, we'll have a safe word. Okay. Houston, the chicken is in the
Chicken is now,
box.
it's now in the box.
Yeah. Go ahead, Coach Frazier. Give him your last question, and we'll give him the floor.
Okay. Great idea. Favorite colleague outside of sports at Leesville?
Easy, Miss Wright. Miss Wright.
Why?
Because we share like a little office, and we're like right beside. She's my neighbor. And she doesn't teach the same classes, but she teaches the same business area. And she's always looked out for me. And I mean, she's hilarious to me. I laugh at her every day. She comes in. She always has a smile on. She's always willing to help me when I need help because, I mean, of course, I'm new to teaching. Well, not now, but, I mean, my first couple of years, I was, struggling, trying to figure out because I didn't know anything about teaching. It was just kind of jumped in the fire. So she's definitely one of my favorite colleagues.
Awesome. Well, Coach Frazier, if you have no other burning questions that you have to give him, we're going to give Coach Harold the floor. And you got 20 seconds, 30 seconds just to say whatever you want to Leesville Road High School students.
What's up, Leesville Road High School students? Miss you guys in person. I miss, you guys giving me laughs every day. Just keep pushing. Do the best you can with your classes online. Make sure if you don't understand something, reach out to the teachers. They're going to try to help you as best as possible. Something that I like to kind of live by is, control what you can. So make sure you're doing what you're supposed to do on your end and controlling what you can, and everything will work out. This too shall pass, what we're going through right now. So just keep your head up. If you need anything, you can holler at me, and I got you.
Perfect. Again, we always get good advice from our viewers, from our guests. Till next time, folks.
Be easy.
Peace.